nothing but memory. I know that I was never dead to you.
What's going on, YouTube? It's Reese the Neat here, and obviously you're getting a small look at my setup here. It's pretty cool. I got the nice gaming monitor, the nice PC monitor, got my pretty basic PC setup over there, and of course this guy. But wait, whoa. What's going on here? I did not realize this was a thing until about a few days ago. I was looking on YouTube. I randomly saw YouTubers getting consoles early. Woo, big deal. Yeah, it's so special. But no, that's normal. But this is different. I did not know that people besides really big YouTubers were able to get a hold of this guy. So after a few finaglings and back and forth with GameStop, I found out that yes, we were actually able to get these guys early and play with them. Now, you can tell my surprise after driving for a while because my pre-order is at a further destination. I was pretty irritated to find out that my store didn't have the PS4 controllers yet, but another one closer did. Luckily, they were nice enough to allow me still to purchase one, and I guess my pre-order will just be canceled for the remote control. So, yeah, this is him now. He's really sleek, and compared to our boy the DualShock 4, he actually has a pretty good size difference on him. He feels a lot heavier. It's definitely weightier, man. I can tell just by grabbing it the first time. Now, slight differences in lighting. It's not just the one U bar, it's all the way around, which is pretty sick, and it's not really heavy on my eyes. It's not really bothering me per se with it being in the front like this. But yeah, it feels really cool to the touch. I can tell the brand new controller feel is there. The texture is nice. Obviously that'll get worn down after a few months of playing. But let's talk about what's so special about this guy. And it's all over the internet right now, obviously. Basically, this controller is going to have adaptive recoil in its vibrations. So the recoil, meaning it's going to have different feels compared to the old DualShock 4. It's supposed to be more selective, and obviously you're not going to get that from this guy. But here's another thing that I found out. I purposely got this early because I ordered 2 joysticks because you never know what could happen to the first one. And I tried to plug it in, and I got the Wi-Fi synced up to this guy here, and nothing. So he still doesn't work. There's no firmware for it to install on here, but I figured out a way to get it to work on here. Yes. You have to use remote play. So we're going to play a match with this joystick with my subpar, kind of pretty good internet. So we'll be able to get some good footage and just get an idea of how he plays just in general, because obviously he's a bit bigger, but everything's still in place. The share button's still there. It still works the same way it would on the PS4. But man, my favorite thing here obviously is just the design. Like, I do miss having our good old color buttons, but I can dig this. I can actually feel a lot more pressure coming from these guys when I move them around. Yeah, I just feel like this is a pretty premium experience in general in comparison to what we got when the PS4 came out. Obviously, this controller will never suck to me, though. It's one of the best. So, there is one more thing before we start in this video. These guys also play a part in the evolution of the controller. Whenever the PS5 comes out, there's going to be actual tension to this guy whenever you're doing things. Then I'm curious to see what the game developers do to involve this. It's going to be pretty cool to see. But yeah, folks, that's it. I'm pretty happy I was able to get a hold of this guy. Definitely going to use them from time to time on PC until the game comes out. And I'm going to have 2 joysticks, so it's going to be pretty interesting seeing how this plays out. Oh, it's even funnier, though, with my plight of finding out that this guy doesn't work for some reason for him right now. Looking around on the internet, of course, you still work on the PS3, don't you? And, of course, I don't have a PS3 to test Black Ops 2 on now, don't I? Yeah, so this is what I deal with whenever I try to do something, sadly. But, yeah, folks, enjoy the video. We're going to play some Shipment. Just have a quick match and just get an idea of what it feels like to play with this guy. Thanks.
Capture and defend the objective. Charlie. Watch your fire. Got Charlie. Friendly care package. Securing Bravo. Command is ours. Maintain pressure. Speed. Need backup at Charlie. Securing Alpha. Taking Bravo. Allied cluster strike control. Enemies taking Charlie. We're up top. Stand by. Securing Alpha. Reloading. Priming explosives. Alpha secured. Enemies taking Charlie. We're up top. Stand by. Allied precision airstrike in. Force around. Gas up at Alpha. Watch your fire! Enemies taking Alpha. You're needed at B. Enemy at the dumpster. Enemies taking Bravo. You're needed at C. Securing Alpha. Enemies here. Losing Bravo. All objectives. Keep it going. You're needed at C. Enemy at Charlie, go! Enemy at the back up at Bravo. Shoot them! Claymore set. Losing Charlie. Allied UAV overhead. Friendly Wilson on station. Losing gate. Losing Bravo. Back up at Bravo. Enemy UAV overhead. Losing Alpha. Lost Alpha. Change. Assist your team at Bravo. We're taking Alpha. Securing Alpha. Your team is at sea. Fire! Watch it! That makes two. Advantage is ours. Getting lit up. Assist your team at B. Securing Alpha. Enemy at Bravo. Hold all objectives. Keep it that way. Enemies taking Bravo. Taking shots here. Not your day, pal. Allied UAV overhead. Fire. We're halfway there. Keep going. Allied UAV overhead. Securing Alpha.
Okay, folks, so after playing that quick match, basically, there's not really a big difference here. I'm pretty much getting the same vibe as handling the PS4 DualShock 4, other than the arches on the bottom being a bit easier to grab onto. I can definitely see Scuff and whoever else getting into making paddle setups for this. It's going to be pretty easy. The vibrations themselves did feel different from the PS4 DualShock, but obviously we're not going to get the full effect of them in comparison with the PS4. Just all in all, it was a pretty well-rounded gaming controller. Like, the design's cool to look at. I felt like it was giving me pretty good responses for an older console. But we're not going to get the full picture until the PS5 comes out anyway. Just wanted to show you guys that you can actually play with it. So, yeah, remote play isn't really the best. It's pretty choppy. I wasn't really playing at my fastest. Obviously, with this PC setup, it's not really geared towards gaming, more of just me streaming and doing a few other basic things. So I'm gonna try it on my laptop later, and it'll just be me playing like usual. You probably wouldn't notice unless you look at my description to the video whether or not it's using the DualSense. So yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. It's pretty cool to have a hold of this guy. I'll be using him every once in a while, some PC games here and there, and then when the PS5 comes out, it'll be out fully. Hopefully the firmware update's done before the PS5 comes out, so I can do some gameplay on the PS4. Maybe do some hand footage of me using it versus the PS5 and PS4 gameplay. I mean, not really. It's pretty much all the same other than the design, a few small differences. But yeah, I'm pretty hyped, and I'm glad I got to get a hold of my second joystick early. So yeah, until the next video, guys, I'll see you soon. We're almost there, 1 week left. Let's have some fun while we still can until we gotta move on from my baby, the PS4. I mean, I might still play a few games on there every once in a while, but gotta say, it's time to move on. COD's moving to the next game console, so might as well move on next too. Alright, peace, guys. Thanks for watching as always. And if you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe.
I am the one, yeah. Ay. You getting sun, yeah. Ay. Then you get sun, you will be nothing but ashes when we get done. Unleashing the monster, you should know better, it's nothing but clockwork.